In your academic writing, you should reference sources by indicating the author and year of publication before the full stop in a sentence. There are two types of in-text referencing. Author-prominent citations include the author's name in the sentence. Information-prominent citations put the author's names at the end of the sentence in brackets. Information-prominent citations are used to focus on the content, while author-prominent citations are used to also place emphasis on the fact that a specific author made that claim. You should use both types of in-text citations in your writing. Note that when the author's names are in the sentence, you should use the word "and", whereas you should use the ampersand sign when the author's names are in brackets. To reference a source with one or two authors, you can use the following examples as templates for both the newer APA 7th style and the older APA 6th style. You list the author's surname, followed by a comma, and then the year of publication. APA 6th and 7th editions have different rules when there are 3 or more authors for a source. The following examples of author and information-prominent citations show the differences between these two editions. In APA 6th style, you list all the authors for a source with 3 to 5 authors the first time you use it. The author's surnames are separated by commas and the word "and" or the ampersand sign before the last author. Take special note of the comma that appears before the "and" or ampersand sign. This is followed by a comma and the year of publication. For all subsequent citations, you list the first author's surname followed by the Latin abbreviation et al. Please note that the full stop for the abbreviation goes after the al, not the et. After et al, you should place a comma and the year of publication. In APA 6th style, all sources that have 6 or more authors are listed as the first author's surname followed by et al. From the first time you use it. The APA 7th style has simplified the rules for multiple authors. In the new APA 7th style, all sources that have 3 or more authors are listed as the first author's surname followed by et al., a comma, and the year of publication. When you are citing multiple sources from the same author that were published in the same year, it is important to distinguish these sources from each other. In both the newer APA 7th style and the older APA 6th style, you do this by adding an alphabetical letter after the year, as shown in the example. Sometimes you may also want to reference more than one source that was published by 2 different authors that both have the same surname. In both the newer APA 7th style and the older APA 6th style, you can distinguish these 2 references in the text by including the author's initials as demonstrated in the example. Finally, remember that the words you use to describe the references in your text are very important as they indicate what you think about the information contained in that reference. The following example shows different sentences containing either author-prominent or information-prominent citations. Take particular note of the underlined words. These reporting verbs change the meaning of the sentence. You can use reporting verbs in either present or past tense. It is important, however, to make sure you are consistent with your tenses in your sentences to avoid confusion. You should also be aware that changes in tense in a text can convey additional meaning to the reader. For example, if you start a paragraph using past tense verbs and then switch to present tense verbs later in that paragraph, it could convey to the reader that you agree more with the second part of the paragraph than the first. As such, be careful with your tense choices.